Welcome in to Liminal Essence Tarot. This is a reading for water signs and those who align with the water energy. If you haven't already, please grab a notebook. It's important to not just hear the messages, but to ground the messages in reality, to have action steps, things that you can do to move these lessons along, okay? If you haven't already, like I said, grab a notebook. I'm going to do the same. All right. See where we're starting. Nope. Yes. It's like, there's always sometimes, I was talking about this in another reading, when the camera's on, there's always like this like feeling of needing to rush. So I'm gonna try to stay true to my personal style of reading. And let time be what it is. You can watch it in ×2 if you need to. Okay, this came out in another reading, but in different. Okay. Out of sight. Out of sight. In reverse. And reclaim your power. Let's see. Do not be derailed by your heart's desires. Tunnel vision. If it takes a distraction to channel your thoughts into a brighter place for now, then so be it. You will not be punished. Burdens will depreciate as long as you are calm and cognizant of their hold over you. You will have to set yourself free from paranoia. This does not mean you should neglect your duty to identify and work through your emotions. Baby steps. With faith, you will bounce back and the world will keep on turning. No harm or malice shall prosper against you, as long as you are not reveling in the spirit of panic and dismay. Do not invite it over. Do not attract it. You have too many attachments to old expectations. This makes it hard to sit in and savor the present. You can cry about the same thing 100 times if it makes you feel better, but the result will stay the same. No matter how hard you try to force a square into a circle, it will never fit proportionally. It's for the best that you move on. Okay, clearly. Reclaim your power. Daringness, honor, advocate for what's rightfully yours. You are who you think you are. You do not have to shrink yourself for the contentment of anyone. Show your face, be the truth, reimagine. You are stepping into your true light. You're honoring your gifts, and you are no longer accommodating the bare minimum, out with the old ways of living, in with the new. What excited you once no longer does. There are endings. There are beginnings. You embrace both. Yes, I'm note-taking. All right, let's pull so there's something you are This deck was formed or based on these role. Okay, that's a lot of them. You know what? Everything happens for a reason. What did I just say about time? The Enchanter. In reverse, this came out before. The Alchemist. The Air. Okay. Unseen potential, hesitation, invention, destruction, the alchemist, deception, trickery. This card came up before. A crown sits on a pedestal full of waiting potential. Years of preparing for a role have led to this moment. The crown is power. It is fulfillment, but it is also responsibility that will affect every part of the heir's future. The heir has known that this day will come, and yet it feels like a lifetime of learning could never have prepared them for stepping into this role. The weight of expectation is a heavy mantle, but there's no turning back from it now. The energy of every journey signals the beginning of a new one, and it's natural to still feel uncertain about this new path in front of you. You may be hesitating, but trust that you've already laid the groundwork to make the opportunity the most beneficial that it can be. The rewards that will come are worth the moment of uncertainty. Okay, and let's just get the other one ready to go too, right? There we go. All right. The alchemical. Colored liquids and strange smelling chemicals bubble from inside a glass apparatus. A creature watches from inside of a bottle, blinking its single eye, and in the middle of the chaos is the alchemist, surrounded by an infinity of notes. It takes genius to create, and the alchemist is the embodiment of invention. They understand the core principle of creation. Solve at Kogula. Something must be destroyed in order to create anew. I probably butchered the pronunciation, but forgive me. The place of safety must be burned down in order to rebuild from the ashes. The alchemical is not afraid to take drastic measures in order to achieve their goal. Okay. In order to create, be it a new project, a new chapter in your life, or perhaps a new relationship, something must first be dismantled in order to make space. But in alchemy, nothing is ever truly destroyed. The new is built on the foundation of what has come before, and there are lessons to be learned from the rubble. I'm getting a very itchy eye, which is strange. I can't recall. Whew. Okay. The Enchanter. A flash of flame, worlds of green smoke, and a flock of doves that appears from nowhere. The audience applauds. The Enchanter takes a bow. They know how to entrance and entertain, and with a century of arcane learning behind them, they never put a foot wrong. But is it truly magic, or is it all smoke and mirrors? You may be in a situation where you've been forced to deceive another, and whether it was intentional or not, you run the risk of being caught out in your lie. You could back away, hoping that it will be forgotten about or resolve itself in time, but you run the danger of it spiraling out of control. Or you can own up and take responsibility for your own actions. Decision is yours. Oof, his eyes. Strange. Okay. It's only one eye. Out of nowhere. The Enchanter reversed addresses the repairing of relationships after a deception comes to light. You or someone you know may have had the truth of their deceit revealed, willingly or not, losing them the trust of others. Now is the chance to work together to reach a state of reconciliation. This came out in another reading. In the same position, so I'm wondering if it's similar signs. Okay. Something must be destroyed. And you have this here. Let's pull some tarot. I'm being called here. Seven of Swords, Five of Swords. Some sort of sneakiness going on. Yeah, some sort of whisperings. I'm hearing a song in my head. It's from Spring Awakening, whispering. Tell me more about this. Something. I really want to use this deck the way I would normally. Wow. Ten of Cups. It's like the coming together. Working together emotionally. Everybody's on the same page. Despite this, you see it, or you're going to. Six of Cups. It's a little bit, hurt, spoiled for choice. A little spoiled for choice. But you have to make the right decision. Okay, yeah. You have all the resources that you need. Whatever it is, these choices, I feel like I'm getting like one is the harder choice. Some of them are empty choices. You have the resources, everything you need to make this choice. Yeah, this came out in another reading too. Ace of Swords. Opportunity for some clarity in thinking, so you take this path. You're going to rely on, I'm getting elders Tell me more about the Six of Cups. Lover's card. So some sort of partnership. You're going to be guided towards some sort of partnership. Tell me more. They live in the... There's a need for balance. Tell me more, the Lovers and the Temperance. This relationship. I'm getting change decks, so we're going to do that. Let's see. Tell me more about the Lovers and the Temperance, please. More about the Lovers and Temperance. So maybe something about this relationship isn't very traditional. I feel like we're getting too far afield here. So let's see if we can move them in so we can see it. So this is maybe not traditional. Just giving you some pause. Anything else? Okay. I can land it over here. 8 of Cups. So this is something you're supposed to walk away from, but you're not. This group over here. I get the feeling that you have some sort of toxic past relationship, and you are trying to move forward, but there's some worry. There's some worry, but you're going to get the clarity you need, and you're going to establish the balance to be okay with this. Tell me a little bit more. Okay. I'll take them because you know what? The Emperor in reverse. So you've seen it, whatever this attempted deception is, you know what it is. This King of Swords. Someone. There's a lot of clarity. Prince of Cups. Doing a lot of soul searching about it. This person is going to cause you to do some soul searching. I think this is you in this like authority situation. But this person is going to make you think about things in a very different way. Perhaps they're going to help you to see this deception. All right. Let's see what we got here. Anything else? Yeah, I felt like that. Celebrate. You're being asked to celebrate a recent accomplishments, no matter how big or small. Do something special to commemorate the moment. You deserve that and so much more. Step back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective you need. Celebrate all the little wins along the way. The reality of having to get rid of something to move forward is very present in your reading. The Seven of Cups is so interesting because there are two glasses that are entirely empty. So there might be some choices that are empty, but you may need to step back before stepping forward, which will help you to see. All right, let's see what we are releasing. Sometimes I feel like I'm not talking enough. My brain is working. Reading on camera. It's funny because I tape readings, you know, like that's usually how I'm delivering messages to people. But we don't have anything we need to. I'm feeling this one right here. I see you. Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. And this seems to want to come out, so surrender your fear of intimacy. You're ready to let love in, compassionately identify, and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. There we go. I feel like there are many different things going on here, but that it ultimately leads you here to finding this person or this relationship. Based on this card, it makes me think that there could be something romantic going on. But I feel like their reading is a combination of a change that needs to be made in your life, a step moving forward, and then those things lead to this relationship. Getting out of this situation here with these people, making, you know, the right choice, knowing that you have everything you need, which provides you with clarity. You're going to honor the things that you've learned, things that you know, but you're still going to keep moving forward. You're going to find the balance and understanding. All right. Lovely reading, lovely reading. If you found a message within this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for rocking with me. Until next time.